Well, earlier this week, a man was arrested after troopers stopped a car full of people. Now, those people told them that they were coming from Mexico and they were here for work. Now, when asked about this, Governor Kevin Stitt told me that he wants laws to be enforced at the border to avoid conflict in our state, but other lawmakers say that they want compassion to be the policy.
Why are they cutting razor wire, allowing people to come in the border, and then now saying, and so what they do is they arrest them, and then they parole them, and they say, welcome to America, come back to the court system.
Governor Kevin Stitt calling today for a Remain in Mexico policy.
We absolutely can just institute the Remain in Mexico policy. We can enforce the laws. We can start forcing people to actual ports of entry.
On Wednesday, a man was arrested in Oklahoma for traveling through multiple states with a car full of people. Those people told officers they were from Mexico traveling for work. They were taken to the Mexican consulate. The State Bureau of Narcotics says cases like this, which are considered human or labor trafficking, have been on the rise.
There was a price to smuggle this person into the U.S., and now they have to work off that debt. Well, that debt never ends, and it becomes debt bondage and a form of human trafficking. But again, they don't see themselves as victims. They see that they've got a job, there's a potential to make money that they can send back home.
Now, while Governor Stitt says he's not opposed to immigrants coming to Oklahoma.
That's what America's about. But you're pretty blind if you think that we can have open borders and we can welcome you into all the state services and all the federal services and all the medical care.
One state representative says politicians should be more compassionate, recognizing the challenges immigrants face.
Yes, there are people who take advantage of the situation at the southern border, but there are thousands of people who are trying to escape serious violence and threats to their family. And I would do the same, no matter how you got here, as a family or as an individual. No matter how you got to Oklahoma, we have a responsibility to take care of our folks.
Now, we asked what happens to those people who were found in that car. We were unable to get an answer on that today. Reporting live at the Capitol, Elise Jones, KOCO 5 News.